So my dude's Valkyr, and today, I know I said I don't like talking about beta numbers, but I see a lot of confusion about this one thing. So today I'm going to be talking about why you want ER Sands and Attack Cup on Ball specifically, and why everyone's saying to go this way. And since I don't actually own Ball, here's a picture of Ball in the background. Paul, Ball's not here yet. No, I would get closer, but the freaking guards every time. I mean, the guards in the 2.0 update are really annoying. So instead, we're just going to walk around and do our usual until I pull up the artifact set and explain stats and how things are going to work with Ball. So the important thing is noting how her passive 2 works before we get into explaining everything. Her passive 2 is called Enlighten 1. Keep in mind, throughout this video, throughout everything, is she is beta. She is subject to change. Everything can change. If you start grinding based off what I'm saying today, it could literally change tomorrow. Keep that in mind. But there is a lot of confusion based around this, so I wanted to make a video dedicated solely to this. Everything revolves around this passive called Enlighten 1. Each 1% above 100% energy recharge that the Raiden Shogun possesses grants her 0.6 greater energy restoration from Musu Ishin and 0.4 electro damage bonus. So that's everything above 100%, and if you think about it along with the 4-piece emblem set, then you want at least 200% energy recharge. Let's take, for example, my build. My build is not the best showcase because I have an attack sands. Ideally, you want an ER sands here, unless you're going grass cutter with some refinement. Then you might be able to get away with an attack sands. But you do want an attack goblet because, like I'm about to bring up here, if I do here and I do the math, I plan on getting at least an R2 grass cutter, which if I take her ascendancy stat, which is 32 ER, plug that in, now I'm at 209 ER. 209.6, and then I take an R2 grass cutter. That's going to put me at 90% extra ER. That's going to put me at 299.6. 0.4 off the ideal 4-piece, so you get 4 points off. 0.4 off the ideal 300%, so you get the 75% bonus. To get 75% bonus, you need 300% ER. So that's why, because everything feeds back into itself with ER. So now, why do you want to run an attack goblet? Now that I've explained the ER stance, why do you want an attack goblet over an electro damage goblet? Well, the second part of the passive, every 0.4 of 1%, like every 0.4% electro damage bonus for every 1% above 100% ER, which means for every extra 100%, if you're at 300% ER, you are at 200% extra. You're getting 80% electro damage for free. So if we count this without even counting Kazuha yet, if we go and look at all the other elemental damage dealers we have Shao, you're going to see 61.6. We have Hu Tao, you're going to see 61.6. We go to Child, you're going to see Child's Hydro damage, 83.2. He even has the Ascension stat of Hydro damage, so it can go up a little bit higher to 90.4. But you get the idea. Every character is going to be around 60%. And that's around where they stand. Even Eula with the Fizz. Eula at Fizz, I think, is at 120%, something crazy like that. 104%. So you're going to be around 80% electro damage just naturally. Not to mention all the extra, like, bonus damage dealt multipliers she's going to have. She's going to have a bunch of different bonus damage dealt multipliers. She's going to have at least 75% bonus damage dealt here, which is going to be additive alongside the electro damage bonus. The only thing that's multiplicative is crit damage, which is why you're going to want SAR C6 to kind of compensate for that. But I'm kind of derailing a little bit. The reason you want an attack sands is because running an ER, the reason you want an attack goblet, because running an ER sands to get that 300%, especially if you're not getting grass cutter, you're going to be low on attack. She is a very stat-hungry diva that is going to want a bunch of different stats, and you got to try to fulfill all of her desires to unlock her true potential. So you're going to want an attack goblet if you're not planning on getting the grass cutter with some refinements. If you're planning on getting grass cutter with some refinements, then you can get away with an attack sands. Otherwise, you're really going to want an ER sands. That way you can reach that 300% to make full advantage of the 4-piece emblem. So you get that 75% bonus damage on your ult, as well as everything else. She's going to have plenty of additive damage, or she's going to have plenty of bonus damage, excuse me, and elemental damage. You don't need to worry about electro damage on her at all. The only time you need to worry about electro damage is if you start getting too high in the attack value, which then you would want an electro damage goblet, which I got covered still. I got an electro damage goblet right here if I need it. But I'm probably going to be running this build. And the reason you want an attack goblet, like I said, she has so much bonus damage, so much elemental damage that she's going to get naturally through energy recharge. Don't worry about it. You're going to want the attack. Trust me on that. Just make sure you have a good balance. Make sure you have high enough crit rate, one, to crit consistently. Don't worry too much about the crit damage because she's going to get a bunch of bonus damage multipliers. I know crit damage is its own separate multiplicative value away from bonus and elemental damage. But you're going to sacrifice the crit damage so you can get more damage towards the end because energy recharge is so beneficial for her. Anyways, I'm hoping this video made sense as to why you want an attack percent goblet on Baal, because I know a lot of people are really confused. I get asked this literally multiple times every day during my 2 to 4 hour live streams of Genshin, and there's a lot of confusion around that. So hopefully this helped you guys out. On that, thank you all for watching. As always, let me know in the comment section below what are you guys running with your Sands, Goblet, and Circlet. For me, it's going to be attack crit rate like I showed you because I'm getting multiple refinements on Grass Cutter. I did the math. I should be walking around somewhere after ult activation at around 2900 attack. Going to be pretty pog. She's going to have 67 crit rate, 100 crit damage, and about 299.6 ER. It's going to be really cool. Maybe if I can get an R3 gas cutter, I can go above that 300%. I can get to like 304. That'd be really dope. Other than that, thank you all for watching as always. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.